Well, my microwave died on me yesterday, and it was funny. I made a post about Walmart. They actually had an ad on my Facebook page. It said you get a 3-pack of microwaves, and I remember posting that and said, "Who needs a 3-pack of microwaves?" Well, I went in the house, and it was so funny. My microwave just stopped working. The government's spying on me. They're wanting me to buy a new microwave, which I did. I didn't buy 3, but I got one, and I'm getting ready to haul this thing to the dump, but before I do, I thought we'd take it apart and see what makes a microwave work and try to find out what went wrong with it. And I'm not going to fix it because they're cheap and all. But I've never had a microwave apart before, and I'm just curious to see what makes this thing work. So I got these screws on the side here we need to get out. Don't you look at this shit. They put these screws here in, thinking that's going to keep me from getting in here. Are you serious? Ain't going to stop me. I'll get in here anyway. Hang on a minute. There's my flower pot. Take a dang crowbar to it. Ain't going to keep me. Oh, there we go. We're getting into some stuff here. Damn, that thing's dirty inside. Okay. Get this screw out back here is what I got to focus on here. Don't put a funny screw in there and tell me I can't get into something. I think that is called a reverse Torx screw or something like that. I'll go to Harbor Freight. I'll get some of them bits. They ain't going to keep me out of stuff. But anyway, here's what she looks like inside. My thing ain't wanting to focus. There we go. There's the fan. The fan motor. I might save some of this, actually. The fan actually still worked. It just quit heating. I guess that's the power. I don't know what none of this stuff is. There's top where the oven would be. Does that don't even have a wiring diagram. Replacing fuse to radiation emission. Replace only with primary switch. Okay, I don't know what none of this stuff is. I know what this is. Is that like the microwave unit there? I guess it is because it shoots the heat in through here. So I guess this is what makes the microwaves. I don't want to touch this. Did my fuse actually blow? Where's that fuse at? Nope, fuse didn't blow. Got all this stuff here. I think that's a stop capacitor right there. I believe that's what that is. That's a power transformer. Dangerous high voltage. Got to discharge that capacitor before you work on it, it says right there. Discharge capacitor. And there, so that is a capacitor. Those things do store voltage because they do that on old TVs too. You have to discharge those things or you'll get shocked. Because I have worked on TVs before, but I've never worked on a microwave. And so I guess this makes the microwaves into it. I don't know. I want to take that thing apart, but I don't want to get shocked though. But there's 4 screws that hold it on. Hang on a minute. Okay, so I got it off. There is where it goes into the side of your oven. You got that little screen inside of it. Here it is. I know what happened now. It's that little rod. It shoots out the microwave shit or whatever. It burned out on me. I don't know what's thinking. There it is. It burned out. I know it did spark before it shut off, so that's what happened right there. That is wild as shit. That's what happened to my microwave. And there's the... God, I want to take this thing apart some more, but I don't know. I want to see what's in here. I want to see what's inside this right here. Let me get a screwdriver real quick. Got the cover off, and that's what's inside of that. Just some copper windings there. Copper coil. I don't know. I do not know what all this stuff is, and I can't get it apart anymore. I know it goes into this right here, and I don't know. I have no idea. I can't get that apart anymore than that. Then there's the digital control panel where your little buttons are right here. That open and close the door. It won't open now because I kind of damaged it getting that lid off there. But that's wild. Wild as shit right there. Looks like a flux. This is a flux. Looks like a flux capacitor or something. I'm kind of tempted to save that power transformer. I don't know. Nah, I'm not going to save anything. It's all going to the dump. But anyway, that's what the inside of a microwave looks like, in case anybody's wondering. Now, I remember when we got our first microwave when I was a kid in the 80s. And the first thing we done was put a bag of microwave popcorn. This thing was huge, too. This thing was huge. And so the thing was, it was expensive too. God, I don't know how much it was, but it was pretty expensive. It was a big purchase. It was a major deal to get for anybody to have a microwave at that time. So we got it home, and on our way home, we stopped and we got a pack of microwave popcorn. And I got home, the first thing I ever cooked in that thing was a bag of microwave popcorn. Now keep in mind, I've never seen a microwave before. So this is like the first time I've ever seen one, and I'm like probably 5, 6 years old. So putting that bag of popcorn in that microwave and it starts popping, or I'm just sitting there like, whoa, dude, so cool. You know, just an amazement over this bag of popcorn popping in a microwave. And now it's so common and microwaves are cheap as shit. But back in, that was pretty wild getting a microwave. And look at us now. They're all over the place. I mean, that's what inside of a microwave looks like, though. And off to the dump she goes. Thanks for your service, microwave. Okay, I'm back. I did actually find a way to take it apart a little bit more. I took a screwdriver and I pried this up and got this cover off. Now we're down to this right here. This is actually a magnet. That's magnetized right there, which is pretty cool. So we'll pull that off here real quick. I think it'll come off. I don't know. Let me get a screwdriver here real quick. Might come off. Oh, shit. Hang on just a minute. So I pulled that off. There's that copper winding thing. It's just a metal disc on here. They got a pretty kick-ass magnet right here. I'm going to keep that magnet. That's pretty cool. Okay, found something I can keep. Got me a magnet. And then we're back to this again. There's that thing. And I don't know what. Let's see here. I'm going to pause this, see what else I can get off real quick. Okay, so I got it unplugged from the capacitor there. And here it is. I got my magnet off here. This is all in one piece. This won't come off, I don't believe. That's all in one piece right there. And this won't come out because of those copper wires right there. But I got another magnet back in here. And I want to get that magnet out because I wanted to go with that one there because I love magnets. So hang on a minute. I want to try to get that magnet out of there anyway. And it's glued in place. It's not going to come out. So anyway, did get one magnet out of there. I'll do something. I don't know what I'll do with it. It'll just go in my junk drawer with everything else because I'm a hoarder. Anyway, that's again, this is it this time. I'm done now. That's as far as I'm going to go with it. Off to the dump she goes.